how to get big at home. Meaning for like the people that are in the middle of America or something. You don't have a gym near you. Maybe you just can't spend the money on a gym membership because gym memberships are expensive. The first part of this video is going to be me just saying, if it means you have to save a little bit more, I would much rather recommend you go to a gym because it's a different environment, number one. Number two is because you get way more equipment. The main one is number two. You get way more equipment. You're going to be able to actually train better, whatever. Anyway, how to get big at home. So your food is going to be the same. 1 gram per pound of body weight. Your sleep needs to be pretty much the same. All that the same. The only thing that's going to be changing is your training. If you're training at home, there is something really, really cool that you can do. You can't really do if you're training to like at a gym. I mean, you can, but most people aren't going to do this because you have to travel to and from the gym. What is that? You can train muscle groups separately. So I used to do this when I was like really, I think I was like 16. Let's say today I'm supposed to be doing back and biceps. I'd wake up at 5 in the morning. I'd quickly go to the gym, train before school, and I'd do just back in the morning, only back. Go to school, chill, eat, whatever, come back from school, train again and do biceps, and then go home. What's like the benefit of this? You can push so much harder on the second muscle group. Because when you're doing back and biceps, you're low-key using your biceps when you do back. So you train your back first, your back gets absolutely obliterated. By the time you're doing biceps, your biceps are already like half done and you can't train them that well. You can train them separately. You train back like an hour or less for like, you can probably finish back in like 30-40 minutes if you wanted to, and then your biceps get to rest for like, let's say 7 hours. Then you train biceps, compared to back getting obliterated while you're doing a little bit of biceps, and then biceps having to work straight away after, right? If you're going to work out at home, this is something you can do. You can wake up in the morning, eat a little bit, and then train one muscle group, and then go through the rest of your day, and then maybe before bed you train the other muscle group or something. Don't have to do this. It's just something you can do because you're working out at home. Specifically, how to actually get big from home. You need to find a way to make stuff really difficult. So if you have a pull-up bar in your room, which I do, and I used to do pull-ups on it all the time. I removed it recently, but I had one. Eventually, if it's strong enough to get weights and do weighted pull-ups, that's going to help. The thing is, your muscles are just going to grow from going to failure. And progressive overload. Progressive overload means just getting stronger, being able to do more volume, being able to go slower with the same amount of volume. It's like, you need to be improving, basically. You have to be improving in some way. You need to find a way to improve. When you're at the gym, you can just higher the weight. Like if I'm doing bench, like I'm bench pressing and I'm doing 100 kilos, I can just put on more weight and I can just keep doing that. The bar is not going to run out of space, realistically, right? But then at home, it's a bit more difficult. So starting out, I trained at home for I think like 3 or 4 months when I was younger. Still made crazy gains. I made some good gains. Best bet is to literally just go on like Amazon, go on Facebook Marketplace, go on anywhere, and get those like dumbbells, but you can put in your own weights. So you can buy some of your own weights. You can also buy like a barbell, because that's what I had. I remember I used to have to literally like grab the bar and flip it over my head and put it on my like back to be able to do squats. One time I fell backwards doing squats. I think I had like 70 kilos on the bar, and I weighed 60 at the time, and I fell backwards. I thought I was gonna die. I threw them. But anyway, that's gonna be the best bet. If you want to make your own home gym, the number one equipment to get, the first equipment you should even be thinking about getting, is a cable machine. When it comes to bodybuilding, you can do every exercise. Like you can do 90% of my workouts are on a cable machine. Maybe not 90, let's say 70, but still, like the majority of it is on a cable machine. Everything stays the same. It's just training. What I recommend: push-ups, being able to put weights on your back and do weighted push-ups, doing handstand push-ups, pull-ups. Then like if you get insanely good, you do 1-arm pull-ups, push-ups, you do 1-arm push-ups, squats, you do bodyweight squats. That's too easy. You do single leg squats. That's too easy. You do single leg weighted squats. Pull-ups, you add more weights. Bicep curls, you just add more weight. You make it slower. Maybe even add supersets. I wouldn't recommend supersets in my opinion, but if you don't know what you're gonna do, the whole thing is just, it needs to get harder and harder and harder and harder. And that's why I'd say go gym if you can. That's gonna be the majority of like everything you can do. There's nothing else for me to say. Hope you enjoy the video.